Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a monthly psychic tarot reading, tuning into the month of August and Sagittarian energy and seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Sagittarius, the overall energy of the month of August for you is the Devil. Feels like desire. It feels like this desire is pulling your attention away from work, from something, from some type of discipline. Wow. All right. It feels like there's an attraction here. Looks like some clarity is coming in. Wow. It feels like this devil energy. Someone you're very attracted to. Someone, there's an addictive component to this. Codependent, maybe. Someone pulling your strings. And there's some type of clarity. It feels like whoever this devil energy is, it's blocking you from being able to make moves. It feels like it's blocking you from being yourself. And in the month of August, it feels like you're not feeling like yourself because of this connection where you feel very tied to someone else in an unhealthy way. And it feels like that's what you're doing in August, is like seeing through the confusion, seeing how you're not really yourself while in this connection, being in a toxic connection. It's like you're incapable of showing up as yourself. Feels like you might feel like you're a shell of who you used to be. It's hard to make moves. Wow. This feels important, though, that you're seeing this in the month of August, Sagittarius. So, all right, the hidden blessings is the Nine of Swords. So it looks like you've been in a comfort zone. This doesn't feel very comfortable. The Nine of Swords is someone who's waking up from a nightmare and they're in a nightmare. So a perpetual state of nightmare. But they're not uncomfortable enough to do anything about this because of the pillow, because there's some level of comfort, some small amount of comfort that it makes you want to stay in this environment even though it is a nightmare. So it looks like you're leaving a comfort zone, and that's a blessing. Maybe whoever you're in a toxic connection with, a codependent relationship maybe, that has been a comfort zone for you. Some level of comfort, even though it feels like it's been a nightmare because you're not really yourself. Maybe you lost yourself in this connection. You thought that it would be better just to stay. There's some level of comfort, but it's a nightmare. So it looks like you're leaving that behind. It feels like there's someone you might be cutting communication with, and that's a blessing. Someone maybe who you've been in this toxic connection with. It feels like this person has a lot to say. And it feels like this person can really project a lot onto you and really kind of take you down at the knees. And so it feels like not listening to this person, detaching from this situation, this person, is the hidden blessing. And then also in August, it feels like as you detach from this toxic energy, there's all this, it feels like as you detach from what's no longer serving you, a lot of movement happens in your life. It feels like very unexpected, rapid change, and in your situation, feeling very blessed. A lot of supportive communication coming in. Feels like as you let go of what's toxic. Yeah, there's something here about not communicating with someone who and focusing on creating happiness for yourself. There's love potential here. Wow, there's a lot of love potential here. That's so interesting. I mean, it's right on the coattails of addressing this addictive, codependent type of behavior. But once you make a decisions to distance yourself, to get out of this comfort zone, then things really start moving and changing. It feels like there's a lot of happiness. I didn't perceive this as a love reading, but it feels like you have been in a comfort zone, staying with someone, exploring codependent lessons, but what's hidden is there's another relationship. As you get out of that comfort zone, a relationship that is 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So I think what you don't see is that by staying in a comfort zone, you're just staying in a nightmare. And once you make decisions and choices and to get out of that comfort zone, then things start changing rapidly. Wow. All right, Sagittarius, what you're leaving behind is a mother wound, the Empress in reverse. You're leaving behind a person, a connection, a relationship where it's not fertile. There's nothing abundant. It's woundedness. And it feels like you're leaving behind person, relationship, connection, comfort zone where nothing will grow, where nothing that you want is there. You can't create what you want. You're leaving behind karma, like karmic lessons, being in lesson. You're moving to calmer grounds. You're leaving a connection, a relationship where you feel abandoned and alone inside the connection, inside the relationship. All right, Sagittarius, how to get the most of this energy is the Queen of Cups. This is focusing on your heart space, focusing on what you desire, focusing on your emotions, how you're feeling. It feels like there's grief coming up. Grief, regret, sadness, and that's a challenge for you. To allow yourself just to feel what comes up. It's okay to feel these feelings. You are not your emotions. Your emotions are information. Our feelings are important. It's important to feel them, to allow yourself to be with your emotions and utilize those emotions. It's like you're transmuting those emotions. So when you allow yourself to feel the emotions as they are, then you can create. There's something here about repressed emotions, to not repress these emotions, to allow yourself to feel this grief, but to utilize this energy, not to get stuck in grief. It feels like you could get really stuck in some sadness here. Yeah, with the moon. A lot of grief, a lot of sadness, a lot of unfelt feelings. Feels like you to be in this connection, this toxic connection. You've had to suppress a lot of your emotions. You've had to abandon parts of yourself. And as you become unscattered and whole again, there are going to be emotions. And the message is not, this doesn't mean that something is going wrong. This means that something is going right. I am finally allowing myself to feel these emotions that I repressed and suppressed and disconnected from, so I could stay in an unhealthy environment and in a toxic connection. And so it's okay to feel is what I'm getting to. So, all right, Sagittarius, what's supporting you in the month of August is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. A lack of supplies, a lack of what you need. It's interesting. It feels like whoever you are separating from, there's a belief that you need them. But I think once you recognize that you don't need them, that they were playing on your neediness to keep you connected to them, to keep you in this codependent connection. That once you heal the neediness, then you're no longer a match for this codependent energy. It feels like you're healing your mother wound. You're healing that unresolved neediness. And it looks like you have friends who want to support you, want you to move on, want to help you move forward. There's a real recognizing, I think it's kind of coming to terms with someone you thought was for you, was your ride or die, was your person, is not that person. And I think it's going to take some adjustment, oh my gosh, you are not for me. This has been a nightmare. I've felt so alone in this connection. I can't create anything, any happiness while I'm attached in this connection. And it feels like there are people, family, friends, who are so supportive of you, want to rally around you, and really want to help you move on, move forward. Anything else about what's supporting Sagittarius in the month of August? I think it's a challenge in August to choose to be happy. Despite what's going on, it feels like that would really help you. I'm going through a lot, but I'm choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to look for the light. I'm choosing to create happiness in my day, in my life. I'm choosing to celebrate and be with people who love me and support me. So it feels very conscious, choosing to be happy, choosing to focus on what I do have, choosing to let go of what no longer serves me. All right, Sagittarius, what to be mindful of in the month of August is injustice. Justice in reverse. It feels like there's been a lot of injustice. And it feels like the more aware you are and the more you are making moves from an aware point of view, that there's someone who does not like this, someone who is very acting in ways that is very unfair. They're reckless behavior. They're acting on their intense emotions and their need to take you down. I'm getting to be mindful that this isn't the time for justice. This is a time for healing, to take care of yourself, to disconnect from those energies that want to create more of a rift, it feels like someone's not happy and creating, they don't like your independence. They don't like you separating from them, and it feels like they want to make you out to be a monster. They want to they're just operating from a dysregulated space. And I'm getting, this person's lying, deception, manipulation. They're trying to cause a lot of confusion in the environment and with you, but you're ending this cycle. I think what to be mindful of is allowing this person. I think it's very difficult because this person used to be very close to you, and now they are openly against you, and that's a lot to handle. But I think not addressing, letting them and how they act and how they behave and what they say to be about them. Even if they're talking about you, it's not. It's about them. And I think allowing this person to tell these lies and deception, like, cool, okay, because you're starting a new cycle and the proof will be in the pudding. You might not feel you're getting a lot of fairness in the environment right now, but what I'm perceiving is down the road, if you don't engage or try to, focus back in with this person and argue or try to convince people to see you correctly, I think you'll have a stronger vantage point in the future by just letting this person just talk and talk and talk and talk, because I think people will see, the right people will see the truth about this. So, all right, Sagittarius, hope that was helpful. Have a great month. Bye.